Hello! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make some pumpkin spice boba shaped like little pumpkins. This recipe is inspired by Taiwanese tapioca boba, but we are going to be adding some extra ingredients like pumpkin puree and pumpkin spice. Here are the ingredients you'll need if you want to make this yourself. In a microwave-safe bowl, we're going to add our pumpkin spice, pumpkin puree, and brown sugar. Give it a good mix before we stick in the microwave for 15 seconds. Now we'll add 1 tablespoon of tapioca starch and stir it in. We want it to be fully incorporated before we stick it back in the microwave for another 15 seconds. We really want to reach this sticky consistency. If it's not quite sticky, you can stick it back in the microwave for another 10 to 15 seconds. Once it's ready, you're going to go ahead and add the last of your tapioca starch and start folding that in. Once you have a shaggy ball of dough, we're going to pour out onto our work surface and knead this until smooth. If you find that the dough won't stop sticking to you, go ahead and add more tapioca starch and knead that in. When the dough is no longer sticky, we're going to separate out and add food coloring. I went for brown and orange. Once you have your colors done, we can go ahead and start shaping. Take a little bit of orange and roll into a ball. Make sure this ball is small enough to fit up your boba straw. Then we're going to take a piece of floss and press it in to make the line. Rotate, make another line. Rotate once more and make one more line. I like to break this pumpkin up into 6 sections. To make the stem stick, we'll add a little bit of water on top and then press in the stem. So make sure it doesn't fall off later. Now we have to make a lot of these and that can take a lot of time. So if you don't have time, you can just do orange balls or do orange balls with stems. Still cute, but less time consuming. While you work, I recommend covering up your extra dough with saran wrap so it doesn't dry out. Here's a time lapse of me finishing up the pumpkins. Once all our pumpkins are finished, we're going to take these over to a pot of boiling water, pour them in, and then we're going to wait until they float. Once they're floating, we'll cover and turn the heat down to low and let cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, pull off the heat and let sit for another 10 minutes. Then we'll drain and rinse in cold water. We really want to stop the cooking process. Here's how they look after being cooked. Then we're going to add a little bit of sweetener. You could add honey, you could add brown sugar syrup. I'm going to use this pumpkin pie sauce that I got from Tirani. Stir that in. And I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes so it can take on that flavor. It looks so cute. For the drink, I'm sure there's a pumpkin pie milk tea recipe out there somewhere, but I don't have one. So we're just going to start off by taking the pumpkin pie sauce and drizzling it on the inside of the glass. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and add in our boba. Then we'll take this pumpkin spice latte mix from Tazo. I bought this at Target. Fill the glass about halfway. I realized that I forgot my ice, so now I added some ice, and then we topped it off with some milk. Give it a quick stir to combine the tea and the milk, and you're done. And yes, it does sit up the straw. With October right around the corner, keep an eye out for some spooky boba videos. And if you have any ideas you want me to try, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next. Thanks. Bye.